Hello, fabulous people, and welcome to the channel. Let's dive right in. Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince is a turn-based monster taming RPG. You play as Sorrow, a prince who has become cursed and can no longer harm monsters. So, naturally, you learn to capture monsters and use them to fight against monsters instead. So, I bought this game because I love other games in the Dragon Quest series: Dragon Quest Builders 2 and Dragon Quest Treasures. I heard good things about this game, and I was interested to see how similar or different it would be from a monster taming game like Pokemon. First off, I really like how the game looks visually. The art design is colorful, fun, and charming. Every area changes with the seasons, which keeps it fresh and interesting because the areas are constantly transforming. And the changing seasons don't just affect the appearance, but also which monsters will spawn. My favorite part of the game turned out to be synthesizing monsters. There's a satisfying gameplay loop of catching monsters, synthesizing them to increase their stats, and picking their skills and talents. I like its unique leveling up system through synthesizing, which increases your monster's ranks. The downside for me is that the story and characters are not very interesting. I often skip through the cutscenes and dialogue. My only interest really was in the gameplay. I also wasn't fond of some of the monster catching mechanics, so your chances of catching a monster become higher after you've beaten the section of the map. This encourages you to return to the area, but I prefer to catch monsters when I first arrive at a new area. I love the excitement of spotting a new monster and going to capture it right away. But the game seems to want you to do this after completing the main quest in that area, which I found a bit frustrating. Another thing that is good to know is that the game isn't focused on battle strategy, like it is in other monster taming games like Pokemon. Dragon Quest Monsters focuses on increasing your monster's stats, move pools, and skills. Then the battles auto-play out based on the tactics and move pools you have set. Generally, you do not select your monster's moves. In fact, when you battle at the Molosseum, you can't even select your monster's moves at all. You must rely on the battle strategy you have in place. This made the battles go much faster, but also removed some of the connections I typically feel towards my monsters and the battling system in these types of games. I'm curious to hear what you guys thought about this game. Let me know in the comments section. Goodbye!